Hello students, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be discussing one more previous year question paper, and this is going to be an informative session once again. So quickly join in, drop in the comment that you are there, register your presence, and we are going to be solving today's question paper. Be ready. Why don't you do one thing? Why don't you comment in the comment section that you are there? Come on, register your presence, and then we are going to start. All right, children. So, yes. So, yes. All right. Yes. Hello, Moksh. All right. The other students also, yes. Good afternoon. So, we are going to be doing a previous year question paper, children. Be ready. Okay, we are going to be discussing the questions here. Also, children, you can drop in your queries in the comment section. You can ask your questions. I am good, Moksh. How are you? So good to see you here. Thank you very much. Okay, let us begin. All right. So more students will join as we are going to proceed forward. So let's begin with the previous year question paper. We are going to do the paper analysis. All right. So let's begin. So we have here the first question in line. All right. It talks about fill in the blanks with the correct article. Right. So we have studied articles in detail. I remember I had also given you people a mock test, not just once, but like thrice, and we have successfully completed those mock tests as well. Now, each mock test was having 100 questions where you people were supposed to answer the articles, the sentences with the right articles, right? So let's find out, okay, how much you people have got it. So the question is, it was such dash foolish decision to accept dash impossible task. So you people can drop in your answers in the comment section, right? And we are going to be writing those answer here. Come on. It was dash foolish decision to accept dash impossible task. I hope children I'm audible enough for everyone to hear. Yes. All right. So the correct answer here is it was a foolish decision to accept an impossible task. So it was a foolish decision to accept an impossible task. So that's the right answer here. Right? I hope, children, you are going through it and you are also analyzing what you people have done so far, right? Choose the word similar in meaning, which means you need to provide a synonym here. And let me write it down, synonym. Choose the word similar in meaning to the given word. So bleak, what should be the word similar in meaning? Come on. So the right option is gloomy. That's correct. Very good. Lovely. All right. So question number first, the correct option is number one, A and an. And question number two here, we have answer number one here. The first option, similar in meaning to the word bleak. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed to the next page. Fill in the blank with appropriate adverb. you need to provide an appropriate adverb. It talks about, it modifies the verb. It talks about the verb, how the verb was or the verb is. So, dash, we escaped unhurt. Come on. What should be the um, correct adverb here? Dash, we escaped unhurt. Accidentally, we escaped unhurt. Wisely, certainly, or fortunately. What should be the correct answer? So the correct answer has to be here. All right. Fortunately, we escaped unhurt. Right? So that's the correct answer. Let's proceed with the next question. Change the given sentence to passive voice. Now, your behavior annoyed me. Now, this is in simple past tense. Simple past, right? Simple past. So, what is the passive structure of simple past when we change from active to passive voice? And what is the correct structure to change active voice statement into passive voice when the tense is simple past? Do you people remember? Come on, who can tell me? Anyone here in the comment section? Yes, your behavior annoyed me. What should be the correct? All right. So the structure is, let me write down. This is going to be a revision for you people as well. So it is was, were, plus V3. Okay. So we need to look for this, and then definitely the third form of the verb is going to be there. So here was and were will be there, and what will be the third form of annoyed? It will be annoyed itself. Okay. So but we need to have was or were as per the subject. So let's find out. Okay. The first one, I was annoyed at your behavior. Second, I was annoyed on your behavior. Third one, I were annoyed on your behavior. Fourth one, your behavior was annoying me. So this is completely out of the equation. But what about the other three? The first, second, and the third. What do you think? So the correct answer is I was annoyed at your behavior. That's the correct answer. I was annoyed at your behavior. Right? So let's move towards the next question. The next question talks about fill in the correct adverb from the following options to make meaningful sentence. Okay, so let's read the sentence. We have to make a meaningful sentence and we have to provide the correct adverb. We cannot play music dash in this park. So we cannot play music audibly. We cannot play music loudly. We cannot play music aloud, or fourth option, that is loudly. What do you think? We cannot play music. What do you think? What should be the correct answer? Come on. This is your opportunity to give the answer. Come on. 80th one. We are doing 80th one. Still expecting an answer from you, children. Come on. What should be the correct? Anyone? Yes, children. Hurry up, hurry up. So far, no answer has been given. Still expecting an answer. Yes. Anyone? All right. So, okay. So let's see. So we cannot play music loudly in this park. Okay. We cannot play music loudly in this park. Okay. So let's proceed forward. Change the given sentence into indirect narration. Pawan said how beautiful the scene is. Now this is an exclamatory sentence. Okay, let's find out how can we change this. Pawan exclaimed that the scene was very beautiful. Pawan exclaimed that the scene is indeed beautiful. Pawan exclaimed that how the scene was beautiful. Pawan exclaimed how beautiful is the scene. What do you think? What should be the correct answer? Yes, children. That's your call. Yes. Anyone? Yes. Yes, that's the right answer. So Pawan exclaimed that the scene was very beautiful. And a full stop, no exclamation mark, right? So that's the correct answer. Okay, let's proceed forward. Let's go to the next question. Question number. Okay, so now we have a passage, and right after the passage, there are some questions. We need to answer those questions. Let's read the passage. Okay, are you people ready? Okay, let's see. Mountain climbers are unanimous in agreeing that the unpredictable weather is what they fear the most. There may be sunshine on the mountain and a snowstorm the next. At higher altitude, snow is a regular feature, and being decisive about setting up camps or proceeding further is crucial. The icy sheets after ice storms make walking treacherous, while the powdery snow makes a mountaineer sink deep into the snow. Up there, where the intention is to embrace nature's wonder, one realizes that it cannot be done without facing its formidable glory. A true mountaineer may challenge the mountain, yet is always respectful to the powerful forces of nature. Summiting mountains carries its own health risks, such as oxygen and altitude sickness problems, frost bites, swelling of hands and feet, fluid collection in brain or lungs, and exhaustion. Yet, the gratification mountaineers feel from mastering something that is so frightening urges them to undertake these endeavors. We may think that the mountaineers are fearless. Experts say not at all, it's fear that keeps them so intrigued with such arduous inner journeys. Impulse and recklessness can be deadly foes. In the words of the Indian mountaineer Bachendri Pal, the biggest risk is to not take the risk at all. Remember that. Okay, so this is the passage. Why don't you people take a minute and go through the passage once again? I've told you how to go through the passage. Read it till you get it. Okay, so once you have read it once again, so just note down the important sections of the passage that will really help you in answering the questions. So take a minute, and why don't you people just go through it? Come on. All right, so can we proceed forward? Yes, children. Okay, so let's see. So question number 82. The reason given for calling the weather unpredictable on the mountains, as given in the passage, is forces of nature, high altitude resulting in less oxygen, sunshine as well as snowstorm in short intervals, icy sheets after ice storms. So the options are very closely related. You need to find out the correct one. Come on. The reason given for calling the weather unpredictable. So the right option is Sunshine as well as snowstorm in short intervals. Yes, that's what you get to witness when you go on mountaineering or you are going for any kind of track. That's what you come across on mountains. Okay, sunshine as well as snowstorm in short intervals. So it's the weather is unpredictable. You cannot just prepare your the climbing in that way. Okay. Question number 83. The reason a true mountaineer is respectful to the forces of nature up in the mountains is, so first one, experience, second, survival, third, directive, or the fourth is challenge. Come on. The reason a true mountaineer is respectful to the forces of nature up in the mountains is, come on, what do you think? Come on, comment in the comment section. So the correct option is challenge. That's the right answer. Very nice. Very good. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 84. Choose the inappropriate reason for the following for the feeling of exhilaration on reaching a summit that the mountain climbers experience. So, first one, application of the inculcated survival instinct. Number two, opportunity to use sophisticated mountaineering equipment. Third, achievement of a seemingly impossible feat. Fourth, spectacular panoramic view. What do you think? Yes, as per the passage. Come on. So it is number two. Opportunity to use sophisticated mountaineering equipment. That's the right answer. Good. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Be ready for the next question. Okay. I'm expecting an answer from you. The word from the passage that can be used to fill in the blank. His dash opponent beat him in no time in the boxing ring. So, treacherous, formidable, unanimous, or unpredictable. So, it has to be formidable. It cannot be treacherous. Treacherous is someone whom you cannot trust, right? Formidable, unforgiven, and unpredictable, no. Unanimous, no. We cannot have that. So formidable is the right answer here. All right, let's proceed to the next question. Question number 86. Is that yes? The word from the passage that means same as involving a lot of effort and energy, especially over a period of time. So, endeavor, arduous, treacherous, exhaustion, involving a lot of effort and energy, especially over a period of time. What is the right word here? Come on, children, you got to answer here. So, the correct answer is arduous, right? Number two, that's the correct answer. All right, let's proceed. Question number 87. Organize the parts to form a meaningful sentence. So we have some parts given here. Some phrases have been given here. We need to put them in the right sequence to have a correct sentence. So, than I expected, our players was rather worse. The performance of. What do you think? What is the correct option? Hurry up, children. Come on. What do you think? Still expecting an answer, children? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's proceed with the our players uh, per, uh, players' performance was rather worse than I expected. So it will be B D A C. B D A C. Our players' performance. So it should go like this. Our players' performance was rather worse than I expected. So that's the right sequence. So it's B, D, A, and then C. So I see some incorrect options have been given here. This is closely related, so we are going to put it here. Right? So this is how it goes. Okay? Okay, next question. Let's proceed forward. Choose the word opposite in meaning to the given word. Abandon. Okay, opposite in meaning. Abandon. What is the uh, antonym to the word abandon? What do you think? Abandon. Solicit, chastise, adopt, continue. Chastise means to scold. Adopt means to accept something, right? What will be the right word here? So the right word will be, any guesses? It's going to be continue, right? Abandon means to leave and continue to move forward, right? To continue with the thing, right? Spot the error in the following sentence. She asked me that what had happened. So what do you think? What is the right option? Okay, we need to find out the spot the error. We need to find out the error in the following sentence. So I have found out. What do you think? What do you think? All right. So um, the error lies in here. Okay. So the error is, the sentence has to be this way. She asked me what had happened. That's the right sequence. Okay. So this, that doesn't have to be there. Okay. That does not come in the reported speech when there is an interrogative. Okay. That does not follow in the interrogative sentences in indirect speech. So that's what the error is. This is the error here. This is the error here. Okay. Okay, let's proceed. We have some more questions followed up. Okay. I need to check dash. I have brought my umbrella. So choose the correct conjunction. I need to check provided I have brought my umbrella, whether I have brought my umbrella, until I have brought my umbrella, or lest I have brought my umbrella. So the correct answer to this question is going to be whether, right? I need to check whether I have brought my umbrella. Question number 65, let's begin with this. She has organized her documents in properly labeled files. Choose, okay, not choose, change to passive voice. Now this is present perfect. And in the passive, the structure is, this is what we need to follow. Okay, so do we see anything like this in these sentences? Let's find out. So I see were, so that's wrong. I see had, that's wrong. I see have and been, both. And here I see had been, which is again wrong. So we are left with option C. Her documents have now been organized in properly labeled files. So that's the right answer. C is the right answer. Okay. If you know the structure of the passive voice, that becomes very easy for you to find out. Okay, so this is how I was able to find out. I knew the structure has, have, been plus V3, so I didn't find any has or have here. Okay, had and then again had, so I was left with this have and been and then organized V3. That's how you identify. Okay, next question in line. It is late and dash to get any sleep, I must go. What do you think? What should I write down here? So it is late, and if I am to get any sleep, I must go. So the right option is A. That's the right option. Okay. Question number 67. She speaks dash all of us when she says that we are grateful for your kindness. So choose the most appropriate preposition. What do you think, children? We are doing question number 67. Come on. She speaks dash all of us when she says still expecting an answer, children, from you. Yes, please. Okay, so the right option is for. She speaks for all of us when she says, we are grateful for your kindness. So, on everyone's behalf, she was speaking. What was she speaking? She was speaking that we are grateful for your kindness. But who was representing? Only a girl here. But she was speaking on everyone's behalf. So, she was speaking on people's behalf. Okay, so for, not about. Okay. Okay. Next question. Question number 68. Between his cat, yes. Between his cat and his dog, his cat is. What do you think? A more loyal of the two, and more loyal of the two, the more loyal of the two, or no article. So it has to be no article here. That's the right option. Okay. His cat is more loyal of the two. No article is required here. Okay. Question number 69. After the school was dismissed, she said with pretended. Okay. Now this is the verb here. Pretended, which was supposed to be underlined, but it's not been underlined here. She said with pretended casualness that she wanted to go and meet the new teacher. You need to find out the kind of verb. Intransitive verb, participle, transitive verb, or infinitive. What is it? Pretended. So the right option is, yes, children, participle is the right option. That's the. Okay. Can you proceed to the next question? Question number 70. You dash an accident if you go on driving like that. Come on, you should have. Oh, that's a very dreadful wish to think about, to wish someone. You should have. No, it cannot be you should have. You will have, kind of a warning. You have had. No, you are having. No. So it has to be you will have. You will have an accident if you go on driving like that. So that comes like a warning. Okay. Caution, right? 71. Would you like some tea or coffee? The assistant asked me. Choose the correct reported form of the sentence. So indirect speech. Come on, let's find out. So this is an interrogative. Would you like some tea or coffee? So A option, the assistant asked me whether I would like some tea or coffee. B, the assistant asked me whether would I like some 10, it's tea, by the way, like tea or coffee. All right. So there is a difference. See, I would I. Okay. The assistant asked me would like, so I is missing here. Mm. The assistant asked me if I would like some tea or coffee. So the correct answer to this question is A. The assistant asked me whether I would like some tea or coffee. So that's the correct answer to this question. So let's proceed forward now. Question number 72. Choose the correct spelling, that is benevolent. What do you think? A, B, C, or D? Let's find out. Is it A or D or C? So the correct spelling is A, benevolent. Okay, it's Benevolent. Okay, next question. I think this is going to be the last question of the day. Okay, choose the correct synonym of the word zenith. What does zenith mean? All right, infinite, bottom, pinnacle, or medium? Come on, this is going to be the last question of the day. Why don't you people answer it? Yes, come on. Okay, so pinnacle is the right answer. C, pinnacle is the right answer to these questions. So, students, okay, so we have some more questions. Very good. That's lovely. Question number 90. I thought that was the last question. My bad. Change the given sentence to direct narration by choosing the correct option. He said that Mangal would be working hard. That's the sentence, and we need to have the direct narration, okay, which has the commas and the inverted commas and the full stop and everything. There is a role of punctuation marks when we talk about direct narration. So let's find out, are you people good in this as well or not? So he said that Mangal would be working hard. So, what do you think? Yes, the options are very, very confusing. Come on. Let's see who will be the first one to answer. Hmm. Come on. Yes. Okay. So the right answer is going to be, he said Mangal will be working hard. All right. So second one is the right option. Okay. This is simple future tense, right? So it cannot be. Okay. But this is future continuous. And will changes to would in indirect speech. But if we just reverse it, it will become will. Okay, so second one is the right option. Comparative degree of the adjective most is, yeah, this one is good. Come on. What is the comparative degree of most? Many, foremost, much, or more? That's an easy one. So more, comparative degree, right? With the word we add than, isn't it? Yes, so that's the comparative form, more than. We cannot add many than, much than, foremost than. No, so more than. That's the right answer. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any other questions here? I think we have some more. Yes, we have. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate choice. Let's do this as well. Okay, so we have the pronunciation of these words exactly the same, but the words have different spellings and the words have different meanings as well. Homophones, right? So I wrote a line on the sand with a dash that she could not dash before the waves washed it away. So what do you think? Which is the correct answer here? All right, so let's see. It has to be read, R-E-A-D, and this has to be double E-D. Okay, so the second one. I wrote a line on the sand with the reed that she could not read before the waves washed it away. Second one is the right answer. Okay, question number 93, choose the correct idiom for the blank. Mediocre artists like Sheena are found dash. Yes. A dime a dozen, in rain or shine, all and sundry, at every shop. Come on. So the right option has to be fourth one, at every shop. Mediocre artists like, what does mediocre mean? Mediocre means, come on, what does it say? Average, somebody who's average, right? Not special, not even skilled, right? So mediocre artists like Sheena are found at every shop. Okay. Okay, the next set of questions. Choose the appropriate question tag. We are going to the movie tonight. So what do you think? So this is the positive sentence. So we have are here, a helping verb. Since this is positive, we need to have a negative question tag. So that's the negative question tag. Aren't we? Aren't we? So we are going to the movie tonight, aren't we? That's the right question tag. Now question number 95, find the correctly spelled word. So irreparable, meager, renaissance, recommendation. What do you think? Correctly spelled word. What do you think? Come on, children. So I find the word renaissance, right? That's the correctly spelled word. Okay, renaissance. Okay, let's proceed with the next question. Do we have any? Or these were the only ones? I think we have some more. Yes, we have. Change the gender in the sentence. He is a father and a teacher. All right, so we have to change the gender. So we have to change the gender of he would become she. Okay, that's correct. Father would become mother and the teacher would remain teacher. So she is a mother and teacher. Right? That's correct. She is a mother and a teacher. All right. Change the sentence from passive voice to active voice. By whom was this beautiful glass broken? Now, was is there and V3 is there. So that means this is in simple past. If you go back, this will be omitted. Only broke will be left, right, in the simple past. So by whom was this beautiful glass broken? Who broke this beautiful glass? This is the right answer. We have who and then broke. Was is omitted, taken away, right? And the V3 goes back to V2 form, broke. Okay. Okay, let's proceed. Choose the appropriate word for the blank to complete the sentence. Today is the dash day of my life. Nothing seems to go as planned. So we have the article the here. You know, when we have there, so we need to have the superlative form. So it cannot be best. Today is the best day of my life. Nothing seems to go as planned. No, it cannot be best. Worse is used in comparative form. Bad again in positive form. So we are left with worse. So this is the right answer. Today is the worst day of my life. Nothing seems to go as planned. So that's the right answer. 99. Choose the word opposite in meaning of permit. Come on. Permit. We need to find out the opposite in meaning to the word permit. Okay. So present, allow, license, prevent. Prevent is the right option to the word. Permit. Opposite is going to be prevent. Okay. 100th question. And this is going to be, I think, the final question. Let me check as well. Yes. Choose the correct conjunction from the options given below to complete the sentence. Though she worked hard, dash, she failed. Come on. Though she worked hard, dash she failed. So, although she failed, no, it cannot be. Nevertheless, she failed, no, it cannot be. Though she worked hard, but she failed. Very close related. Let's find out. Though she worked hard, yet she failed. What do you think? What should be the right answer? Come on, the last question of the day. What do you think? And then this is going to be the final question, and we are going to wind up our session for today. Come on. I'm still expecting an answer. Come on. So the right option is going to be yet. Okay, yet she failed. Though she worked hard, yet she failed. So, children, these were the questions that we had discussed today, and these were from Sainik School question paper. And we have almost touched each and every topic, starting from synonyms, antonyms, vocabulary part, homophones, direct and indirect speech, active and passive voice, question tag, and so many adverbs, articles, adjectives. Each and every topic we have touched today, and we have solved so many questions today. I hope it must have helped you out, right? And I'm going to see you in the next session and another informative session of English where we'll be discussing more and more question papers, and we'll be discussing topics as well. So thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you very much.